Did you know that a single wrong decision can completely reverse the balance of survival? In the wild, striking first does not always mean winning. Just one misjudgment, one poorly calculated approach, and every advantage can vanish instantly, leaving behind outcomes that send chills down the spine. In the video, terrifying moments when snakes choose the wrong opponent, leading to costly consequences. Caught on camera, you are about to witness rare encounters where hunting instincts backfire, and the price paid is brutally unforgiving. Stay until the end to see what truly happens. King Cobra. A rattlesnake coils defensively, unaware that it has already entered the sights of a specialized predator. From behind natural cover, a California king snake moves in. The attack erupts in a split second. The king snake delivers a precise bite to the opponent's head, initiating a tense struggle across the gravel ground. Although the rattlesnake possesses deadly venom, the king snake has natural venom resistance and superior muscular strength. It employs constriction to lock down all movement, rendering the opponent's primary weapon useless. The battle gradually tips as the predator maintains total control. This is not mere aggression, but proof of evolutionary adaptation, where a snake-eating specialist asserts its place in the food chain. In the world of snakes, the line between predator and prey is often blurred by dramatic encounters. A banded crate, marked by its distinctive black and yellow rings, is engaged in cannibalistic behavior. Its opponent, a rat snake, struggles desperately to escape the sharp jaws. The resistance is fierce, shown through tight body coils, but the crate's neurotoxic venom begins to take effect, paralyzing every defensive system. As the prey's life slowly fades, the swallowing process begins. The crate's flexible jaw structure allows it to expand fully, drawing the opponent's long body inside with slow, precise movements. Bit by bit, the defeated snake disappears under rhythmic muscular contractions. In nature, preparation and biological weaponry often determine the final outcome of an uneven confrontation. A copperhead snake, armed with dangerous venom, faces a king snake, a notorious predator known for venom resistance and superior muscular strength. The battle does not last long, as the king snake employs multi-loop constriction, eliminating resistance and sealing every escape route. Once the prey is fully subdued, the king snake begins an impressive digestive process. It starts swallowing from the head, a method that minimizes obstruction from scales and limbs. Survival instinct drives it to seek a secure hiding place to complete the long digestion process. This event demonstrates a harsh rule. In nature, the most terrifying predator is sometimes one's own kind. The presence of king snakes plays a vital role in regulating populations of other snakes, including venomous species. What happens when an experienced predator faces the longest venomous snake in the world? In a muddy water channel, a water monitor delivers a decisive bite, locking onto the body of the king cobra. The king cobra struggles to fight back, raising its head and spreading its hood in search of an opening to strike. However, the monitor's strategy is clear. Use powerful jaws and body weight to neutralize the opponent's mobility. Repeated thrashing in the water prevents the snake from delivering a precise bite to any vital point. As the king cobra begins to weaken, the victor starts dragging its target along the muddy bank. This moment proves a harsh rule. In nature, size and the initial point of attack often determine the outcome faster than biological weapons. Python. In perilous wetlands, a group of wild boars moves calmly, completely unaware of a predator hidden along their path. Beneath dry leaves and dense undergrowth, a reticulated python waits patiently. Masterful camouflage renders it invisible to careless eyes. When distance disappears, the predator strikes at a speed far beyond the prey's reaction. A precise bite to the head is not only for grip, but serves as an anchor to deploy its deadliest weapon, crushing coils. Enormous muscular pressure rapidly shuts down the prey's circulatory and respiratory systems. Blood appears, evidence of the brutal intensity of this confrontation. When resistance ends, the python begins processing its prize. A new energy cycle begins, reaffirming the crucial regulatory role of apex predators in natural ecosystems. In an arid wilderness, a massive python uses all its muscular power to constrict, but the honey badger's thick, extremely loose skin allows it to twist and bite back.
Yes.
The noise of the struggle shatters the silence and immediately draws black-backed jackals, approaching with calculated caution. They do not rush in blindly, instead circling and delivering probing bites at vulnerable points on both sides. When the python can no longer resist, the encounter shifts from predation to food competition, kleptoparasitism. The jackals attempt to use speed and group coordination to drag the carcass toward themselves, creating a tense contest of strength. The honey badger's resilience and extraordinary pain tolerance become its ultimate weapon, allowing it to turn the tables. Dragging the carcass into dense cover is a final, emphatic statement of this species' status. A biological tank that never relinquishes its prize. A large monitor lizard and a python are locked in a mutual attempt to eliminate one another. The python uses its full length to constrict tightly, trying to cut off breathing through suffocating pressure. The monitor, however, remains unfazed. It employs its most dangerous weapon, powerful jaws, biting deep into the python's muscular body. Open wounds begin to appear, evidence of the crushing force from the armored predator fighting back. The prolonged struggle exhausts both. The monitor anchors itself with sharp claws, using leverage to break free. As pain forces the python to loosen its grip, the balance instantly shifts. In nature, endurance and damage tolerance are often the final keys to survival. Cobra. In nature, some encounters are not merely about survival, but clashes between two masterfully evolved skill sets. A mongoose confronts a cobra on open ground. The cobra immediately raises its body and spreads its hood, establishing a lethal boundary of venom. The mongoose does not retreat. It relies on lightning-fast reflexes and natural venom resistance to become the hunter. Instead of attacking the fangs directly, the mongoose circles, delivering probing snaps to drain the opponent's stamina. The cobra launches lightning-fast strikes, but distance is constantly misjudged due to the enemy's agility. As fatigue overtakes the reptile, the mongoose seizes the moment to deliver a decisive bite to the head. The battle concludes as speed and close-range tactics completely overwhelm defensive instinct. A Cape cobra moves silently along rough tree bark, heading toward the nest of colonial weaver birds. Inside the tight chambers, the chirping of chicks inadvertently guides death closer. The snake uses its sensitive tongue to detect heat emitted by the young birds. But this is not a solitary hunt. The pygmy falcon, Africa's smallest bird of prey, often occupies part of weaver nests to live.
So they try a threatening posture.
When the cobra intrudes too deeply into this territory, hesitation vanishes. A direct confrontation erupts among thorny branches. The pygmy falcon delivers precise strikes, forcing the reptile to choose between continuing the hunt or preserving its life. In nature, the line between predator and territorial defender is often erased by survival instinct. After repeated failure, the snake retreats toward the ground, leaving temporary peace for the straw maze above. The images you have just seen are a clear warning from nature. In the wild, no creature is invincible. Even the most dangerous predator can fail if it misjudges the situation. These moments remind us that survival depends not only on weapons or strength, but on caution, experience, and recognizing one's own limits. A single mistake can sometimes cost everything. If you found this video tense and haunting, please like, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and subscribe to continue exploring more raw, intense, and unbelievable wildlife stories. Thank you for watching. See you again on the next journey.